what did we do this regard? Right, if I remember right, last week, before we made the call, we ensured that everything was right. We started learning some keywords here. We learned about the norms, and I wanted to make sure that what we were finding was 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 right, right. Like I wanted to make sure that the God that I saw when I died, because I did die, was he was the All Father. You know, the All Father, uh, Odin. Oh, I almost forgot his name there, Odin. And he wanted us to stop this witch, which we figured out may or may not be one of the Sisters of Chaos. Essentially, we've learned through my questioning of everyone in the room, the ones we saved, the orcs. Um, we figured out about the norms. We The norms, if I recall correctly, they are these. They represent fate as it is written, and these daughters of chaos are free of this fate, and they're doing shenanigans, and their shenanigans will ultimately cause Ragnarok, which will end the world. And after questioning everyone and making sure all the pieces fit together, and that me, a chosen of Odin and soon to be wielder of the magnificent golden ale, uh, we were visited in a dream by Dinos norms, and they validated a lot of what I've learned, which is I'm really grateful because I'm explaining it right now, but re-explaining it to them would have been very difficult, and I appreciate them visiting us in our dreams. Um, they told us, well, we got confirmation, they live in Ixodril, which is, if you look at this map here, all the way up north, to the north, northeast of where we are, very far away. That is where we must go. Ixodril, from my understanding, is also a giant tree, and branches lead to different portals. And one of these portals will lead us to where the witch we were chasing went. A very cold place. I don't have the specific yet, or maybe we're
It's
told.
in the info lab.
The info lab.
You look at the info lab. The information is there.
No, I'm going from memory because that's how Orca works. Uh, um, the well of Miss
Miniac.
whatever, and the branch to the world of the ice Jotnar of Niflheim.
Niflheim, not
There's an M and an R. Okay, okay.
Niflheim.
So we know what we have to do.
No, Niflheim, Nilheim. No, it's
We
Nilheim, not Niflheim.
So we figured out what to do. But before we can do anything and step forward and leave this little haven, we have to wait for the wizard to pop in. He has my claws, and we could use his expertise. He seems like an intelligent bloke. And we also have to get rid of the croc, um, because a legendary creature could have valuable harvestable materials, which we could then use Volgamir and his new assistant Conk to make us better equipment so we can go onward to Ixodril. Although I think the bear wants to make a little detour over here to the east, more east. He wants to go to Primheim Castle,
Well,
right? Right.
because we know one of the witches is there already.
Oh, it's not a different witch. Okay, so that's another witch is there. So
We're
he's not.
not. We're not. Yeah, Yggdrasil. We're not going to the witches. In Yggdrasil, we're going to Yggdrasil to find more information on them from the lake.
I
So
want to also go to a volcano and get a lava core for the purposes of a portable forge.
that's right, the
which
portable forge.
Vogner probably wants to do also, which he also wants to do because his ancestors told him to go punch some giants there and become Super Saiyan dwarf, which I assume his beard gets more spiky and blunt.
Some
And
people.
essentially, right now, where we are at is we've given our order to Conk about some of the magic items you wanted, and we are probably gonna wait for the wizard to pop up and then initiate a sort of plan to kill the croc, harvest the things, make more gear, and then set off.
No, I'm not waiting for a wizard. I'm heading out right now to go hunting. There's no point in staying there. Staying here,
Wait, what are you
do
hunting?
nothing. I don't know. I'm gonna talk to the orcs. That it's their land. They probably know the best hunting grounds.
Oh, right, right. Kajak has a plan to use meats to lure the big creature onto land or something. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Do you want to drag your blacksmith along, who also happens to be good at hunting, because he
Unfortunately, you have to spend all your man hours making your armor.
Yeah, I'd
Hey,
rather
Vogie,
not.
Vogie,
I
Vogie. You and Conk, you work on your little projects. I will help the bear hunt. I'm a pretty good hunter. I
wait.
survived
Hold
by
on.
myself in the woods
Did
by
did any of the
myself
orc scouts survive?
for 10 years.
So the surviving members of that army are these of the soldiers. That is.
They kind of got a insta when she opened the
Yeah, yeah.
portal.
Also, they don't have any of their scouts. I'm
yeah,
hoping.
because scouts don't have HP.
But wait, hold on. Wait, there's also some living humans that may or may not be hunters.
They okay. Yes, that's look. The hunting part is not the issue here. It's the area knowledge. And,
Uh, it's
like for
fine.
the hunting part, we have Gale,
I'm gonna, I'm
excellent
gonna, I'm
scout,
gonna,
excellent stealth.
I'm gonna go with you to hunt because I had nothing about it to do.
Great. And Gale gets to go in front of all of us.
Oh boy.
And
Also, the recap is done. So do I get do I get a drunken
You
inspiration?
do get a drunken inspiration, yes.
Hell yeah!
it's like a real inspiration, but doesn't exist. Wait, what?
It's a disadvantage.
That's
The greatest ideas contrived from drugs. Ah, hell yeah.
Hmm.
Prepare something unique, right?
Something unique.
We're tracking.
What, what kind of tracking do you need?
Something we can shove in the meat we're gonna give to the croc.
Mm-hmm. Well, uh, what was his name? Grok?
Conk is the gremlin.
Conk, you got any, spare metals, something cheap lying around?
So going up to go and speak to him because he is in his forge up
I mean,
two floors.
Oh, are we not right there already?
I'm assuming you guys are still where you guys were previously, which would be on the first
we,
floor.
Oh.
we took a long rest and think we ended it there.
Yeah.
Okay, we're at our beds. Okay.
Yep.
Well, let's see here. I could easily make something out of, basic iron or whatever. I'm sure Conk's got something lying around. Small little trinket or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
something that it'd be relatively unique for the area.
I could make a little something. And, you're probably thinking about, me using the, trying to track it,
Yes.
trying to keep an eye on it. Right. Well, I'm gonna have to prepare to do that, but, yeah, I think I can get that going once I get my little project done.
Give a thumbs up.
Right. Anything else?
Will you have free time? That crossbow.
depending on how long it takes y'all to get at that croc, who knows? Maybe I'll have time to finish that. Anyways, I'm gonna head on out. You know where I'll be, so try not to get chewed up before I get back.
Very good.
Volgrimir sounds like he's having a massive headache.
Yeah.
He's been through some things.
Maybe he is.
So,
That's the effects of elven wine on dwarves.
you like to
See, that's-
speak with the orcs.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Gorg.
the problem. Dwarves
Yeah. Oh, these guys should all be at
Well,
full.
he had an intro music for a second. Korg with his background music. Shit.
There we go. They should all be at full, so I had to fix that. Yeah. What's up?
I need fresh meat and a lot of it. Do you know where your best hunting grounds are?
Hmm.
Did we just eat?
Suppose our larders are empty then.
I have not checked, but I need it for something else. You're welcome to take any of the meats that you need
Hmm.
for the
Well,
hunt.
let's see here. Gonna go to the world map and get you guys a nice little symbol plopped on down. Da-da-da. There's a glade south of here, near a stream. It's not marked on any of the main maps, but best place to find deer.
Yeah.
And other big game. Deer linked for, wolves and like, and it's good hunting there.
Do you know the way?
Aye. The Crooksnark hunting ground has now been added to your map.
Oh, that's good.
It's actually decently close. It's just southwest of you guys.
Oh, I see.
And he did mention it was by a stream, but you do not know of any main rivers that lead to it, just based on your own map.
Yeah, because we don't know any of the streams. I mean, if we can take the boat there, but we'll have to get stuff back. Can we reach it by boat? Or is the lake too shallow? Or the stream too shallow?
What's the draft on your ship?
So, don't ask questions while I'm like sleep deprived.
How deep is your ship? Like how
Just-
far below the water does it sit?
We'll see. Let's see. And where's some item lab? How far does it?
It's 3 feet. I remember from that rope.
Yes, very good. Oh,
Yeah, 3 feet.
3 feet? I think I can make it up that stream just fine.
Hmm.
What's the width, though? Might have some issues at some points.
The width is 17-ish. Precise measurements with no measurement tools to scavenge. Indeed.
There you go. That is the stream.
Wait, did you put together? Well, we'll still be kind of going, I guess. Actually, I don't know if that's going by boat is actually better. Uh, Okay, so is,
we can
hold
carry
up.
stuff quickly with my boat.
Yeah, is the stream coming from the mountain?
Yep.
Okay, so we'll be going upriver, which means we'll be rowing. Just hoping we can. Mm, yeah, it means we'll be rowing upriver, which might gonna make a lot of sound, which might
Bring
scare.
home.
Yeah, I was thinking bring home. That's good. Do you have any bigger game than there?
Um,
A lot of fights.
like
I pray then.
monstrous game.
Ja,
Let's see here.
something nice and juicy.
Well, if you go deep enough into the mountains, plenty of beasts lie there. Wyverns and bullets and chimeras, I believe. Also heard tell that there might be a Lanorm deeper in the mountains. You don't want to fight
Lenore.
that.
Why did you have to tell Kate?
Oh, are you fighting the norms?
Later.
See, now the problem is now we have to learn the Lenore out, but so we need to kill the Croc so we can use its meat to learn Lenore.
Out of character,
See,
you do not
it's
want to fight the Lanorm right now. Dear God, do
I
not fight
did.
that. It'll be a TPK.
Yeah, it will be a TPK.
It's fine. It's fine. I have one
No,
revive left.
no. The giant croc is fine. Look, look. Over every hill, there's another dragon. You gotta learn when to fight dragons. It's not right now.
That's. At least does he at least know what a fucking Lenorm is?
What you? If you do, you can give me a Arcana check.
Connor?
Mhm.
Oh, really? We don't have any like natural Lenorms up
They
west.
are natural, just they're dragons, so they're more focused on arcane knowledge rather than natural.
Okay, the dragons. Yeah, we're more like open plains. I suppose like we're dragons, not something weird. That.
Well, actually,
Oh,
with your terrain, you might have actually heard of them. So I will adjust the DC based on what you roll, but or based on what you know.
that's still the Arcana check on my negative
Oh,
one.
it's still an Arcana, yeah.
Oh, it's an 18. Okay.
All right,
Jeez.
let's see here. So
Really wants to know.
you know that the Lenorms are gigantic primeval dragons that often roam the fjords and taigas of the realm. It is said that these great beasts, while they are not often seen as true dragons by the people of the Kekkavi Island or further south, where the people that you go raiding against, the Albion people from Albion, people from Talar, they are more primal, more tied to the world itself.
Are they? Are they like more? Are they wingless? Are they
They
like
are
flightless?
they are wingless.
And
Does not mean that they're flightless, but they are definitely
okay,
wingless.
okay.
Yeah, the Lenorms are said to have tremendous physical might, are often venomous, and have devastating breath weapons, as well as a death curse. When they die, something bad happens.
Um, see, automatically my mind goes to the Lenorms from Viren. I assume they're not really that similar though.
They're probably similar. I never fought one during my 7 years time, but
Okay.
yeah,
Are Lenorms like a Pathfinder
they're
beast?
Pathfinder beast, yes,
Ah, I see. Okay.
but they're also mythological, which is why they're Syrik.
Are there likeness like are they supposed to be like Chinese dragons? Is
They're
that what
supposed
they're
to
supposed
be
to be?
Norse dragons. Pathfinder actually has their own Chinese dragons, which are the Imperial dragons, and Lenorms are the Norse, yes, Guardian dragons.
Okay, I see.
Sorry, they're very much akin to like I don't remember the name of them. Fafnir and the other types.
Well, as Clark says, that Kajak for a second starts salivating at the idea. But then thinks about it, but then thinks begrudgingly better of it. Uh, um, all in all, that's a bit too fair of me for what I need. Mm. Ajax thinking. Fine, we can do it. We can go hunt there.
Hmm. Well, it's not too far from here. Just south, somewhat westward.
All right, let's go.
Alright,
Let's go.
leave
And
them.
any of you humans want to join us, we'll hunt.
Keld will join you.
Free to-
G would also.
It's hunting time.
Eric would as well.
Ooh.
He will have his remainder people, so these stay because he wants to keep the place defended.
Okay.
There is a hunting camp on the way there if we want to stop there.
Sure. Where is it? On the map?
Yeah, go and make that visible. Da, 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 da. Boo, doo, boo, ba, doo, boo, boo. And make player visible. There you go.
Oh, we have a nice little party. Would be a shame if we embarrass ourselves by not being able to find our own ship.
Yes, it would. So, as you guys exit from the ground floor to the surface, making your way back to where you hid your ship previously, crossing across all the dead bodies in the mostly cleared cave-in. Wonder where your ship is. Want to give it a good old search?
I got this. I need some help though. Only Volgimir was here.
Oh, Gabir is busy. Please leave a message after the tink.
Was that enough?
Don't worry. I'm here to help.
Oh, thank God.
Have you tried looking where you left it?
All right. With a keen eye, or perhaps a drunken one, Warka finds the ship.
There it is.
He remembers he left some alcohol.
He remembers he left a bottle in it. Finds that.
Oh, I have tokens to delete. Boop. There's your ship. All right. You're packing up your travel gear and heading on out.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. You taking it south, the ship?
Mm-hmm. We're taking
Alright.
it. Oh, yep. We're taking it
Yep,
down
going
river,
river.
then up, then
All right.
upstream.
All right. Let's get the overland travel then. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Yep, you're going at that speed, and your ship moves at what speed? Item lab. Here we go. Sort of yawn. Average of that. Okay. Slow, medium, or
Hold
fast
on.
paced?
I mean, let me say this. I mean, Dante, if you do want to join us for this, because we're still like the whole meat thing is going to take a while too. So you're going to be able to finish your armor before we get the I guess enough information that we need.
Nah, honestly, I'm good.
All right.
All right.
I mean, it's something for you to do at least with us. kind of okay.
Goldmere remains behind to work on the armor. Mhm.
Tink.
So,
Mm.
with your speed, would you like to go a slow, medium, or fast pace?
I assume it's like morning-ish.
All right.
How fast can we go?
Fast. I think that's
Uh,
that 90 feet, the fast one.
Yeah, 90 is the fastest you can go.
90 feet, and that's assuming with the we're going with the river down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 90 feet is fast, and that's 90 feet. Wait, what does that mean?
That
I'm
means
going
you
to
guys will be
jump.
going. Da, 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 da.
You know, Chrono, you do the mathematics for this. I'm way too tired to
You
try to
guys would be
figure this
doing
out.
18 miles an hour with that.
I think that if we do go fast speed, we should only do it for the main river, and then we should go to medium or slow speed.
So go fast speed to main river. Then about here we slow down to about here. So okay, so that's 1 hour fast. I'm just getting an idea here. Don't start. Bum 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 and fast to. Okay, how about this? 1 hour fast up to here. Then medium all from here to the hot.
All right.
Hamburger. Yeah. Ah. And for us, what? Going fast, because we are looking for things to kill, so going fast is not the worst idea, but
All right.
I'd rather
After
be the hunter.
about 2.25 hours, you reach the Kruksnark hunting camp. The area is fairly empty. There is a few tents around the area. It's a simple clearing within the woods nearby the river within sight. There is an obvious uh, fire circle, so like a ring of stones that have long since burned pieces of lumber. It looks like this camp hasn't been touched for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe more. But it's a nice stop if you guys would like to do so. But otherwise, you can continue.
Yeah. And nothing of interest here?
Nothing of interest here.
Alright.
All right, continuing on. Nope, need to send this to back. Reaching the Kruksnark hunting ground within another, let's see, that was 12.22, equaling your medium pace of, right, on the third hour, you reach the hunting ground. You find that the area is actually rather beautiful. It is filled with a flowing river that seems to cascade down a stepping of rocks. At this point, you believe that you would not be able to continue upriver, as you can't really go up a waterfall. But the area is quite lush. Even with the winter's chill, there is still signs of green here. And as you approach, there are signs of small game, and there's sights of small game. So you do see rabbits and squirrels all ruffling all around. But there is also signs of bigger game. You would find, just without even having to roll, tracks from that of deer, elk, as well as what appears to be wolf.
Woof.
So,
Mm,
if you're wanting to search for anything different, you are free to roll me a survival check. Otherwise, you can just let me know which one of those you're wanting to start hunting.
mm, yeah. So say there's a some like small game.
There's plenty of small game, just in
Mhm.
the area in general. There's also signs of bigger game, such as deer and elk and wolf.
Do we have any hunters with us or like?
Hmm. Yeah, Hugo and Jeet are both hunters.
Okay.
Yeah, Jeet is a druid, but she also has a profession hunter. And Hugo is a ranger and a profession hunter. And he deals with leather working and such.
I'll let them take the lead on this.
Right? They would ask what the meat is for. Is it just to restore things, or were you looking for anything specific?
I'm looking for a lot of meat. We need something like a giant gargantuan croc would eat.
Oh, then we're gonna want one of the megafauna then. You might find some here, but it'll be difficult. Search the area, I guess. Since you're letting him take the lead, I can have him roll his survival check. Otherwise, someone else can take the lead in that regard, but it would be a survival check.
Yeah, he can make the fast travel check. While he's does that, I shall use my own ability and use speak with animals.
Mm-hmm.
Speak with the
Hey, there any big guys causing you trouble?
basically, basically ask the small critters, small game around if they've seen any big boys. Basically, everyone sees Kajak roaring at a rabbits. The rabbits
All right.
just.
Well, give me an intimidate check.
I mean, he's not trying to intimidate them.
You're a bear and you're talking to a rabbit.
Oh well.
What? Intimidate? What value? What? Nani?
Hmm?
Why? What? Excuse me? Why is it? Oh, I see. I see why. I'm not. Back to Misol. Why so far away? Where are you?
Oh, and
Hey,
since
are
he
you
would
silly goose?
have help. Not bad.
A lot of threes.
All right. Yeah, 3 from wisdom, 3 from proficiency, and 3 from expertise. So, with a 13, the rabbit that you were speaking to does let out a little pellet from fear, but it doesn't run away. What is your question to the rabbit?
This question is, where's my bear soundboard? Whatever. Uh, have you seen any big creatures around here? As he indicates with his hand, things that are bigger than him.
The rabbit would vigorously nod its head and will twitch its nose, which you would understand as yes, many big.
Where did they go?
The rabbit would point its ears in a westerly direction.
Western direction.
Which at this
Hey,
point, Hugo would find some tracks. He would call out, "Well, I've found some tracks for a megalosaurus.
What?
Giant elk."
and
As he sees the confusion on Worka's face.
Oh, all
is
right.
it,
Okay.
did it go west?
Looks like it, yeah.
Right.
Is this the size of
Then,
creature you're looking for?
yeah, that sounds good enough.
Well, let's Sneak on up. Everyone ready? We need to gather close. I'll cast a spell so we can sneak up easier.
No. Oh.
Right. He's gonna give you guys all pass without trace, so you guys are all good to roll. This is a group check. I will take the average of what you guys have rolled to determine if the creature spots you.
All right.
So what does pass without trace do? Does it just
It
it
gives
gives
you
a
a plus
10?
10. Yep, just plus 10.
Ooh. I think I have the lowest stealth.
Are we getting? Is this a pass foul trace happening here?
Yep. If you guys have stealth, pass out trace active. And to be clear, this is just for players. I'm not gonna bother with the NPCs roll because they're all pretty decent and they have pass out trace.
Don't disappoint us, Gale. I just told you not to do that, and you do it.
I have disappointed myself. Oh my!
You have
That,
you have advantage.
I'm,
Just
u-
use that.
I'm using the reroll. Oh
You,
my
you
god!
keep disappointing us every
Oh,
time. You are.
Okay.
What's even the
it's
point?
it's just like me with performance. It's just your thing.
Yeah,
Well,
that's just a sage game. Don't feel too bad.
Why get
Yeah.
expertise, my friends?
It's
So,
just
Only
you know,
while
spiteful.
you guys are traveling through the woods and stomping on leaves and twigs relatively quietly due to the magic that has befallen you all, Gale is a monkey. He's a human,
I'm a human.
but they're also a monkey, and they're traipsing through here, trying to be stealthy, but they're a monkey, so their hoots and howls every now and then that just seems to escape from their bounding leaps, as you guys do follow tracks, but they are shushed several times by the fellow hunters, who eventually calm Gale down enough to the point where they are not making as much noise. But your average stealth check, even though you rolled a natural 1 and a 4, is 30. So you guys are pretty freaking stealthy. So,
stop your yeti. Stop.
as you guys continue traveling
Never brought on the hunt before, you know.
traveling westward, following the tracks, you guys will continue in that direction, following them for about, let's see here. You guys are moving at that pace because you have your guide with you, so
Actually, Ranger, we don't have to worry about.
yep. So another hour passes, and we have one encounter check before we see if you actually find the beast you're hunting.
Let's go. All right. Yes.
So, traveling through the woods, you would hear a snapping of twigs as Hugo all motions you all to duck low. Do any of you disregard his suggestion?
Quack.
I do not disregard
Okay.
his suggestion.
Stepping
I'm
out
not in a
from
position to disregard.
the underbrush, you would see a massive deer, size huge to be clear. The creature steps out into the clearing just up ahead as Hugo would draw his bow and ready it. Likewise, Jeet would do the same. The creature would bend low and start eating at the grass as Hugo looks to you, waiting to see if you guys are all ready to strike as one.
Okay, Jack will. What weapon is he using right now? I think still has a pickaxe.
Because, yeah, this beast is not something you can take down with a single arrow. Well, it is if
Gale
you
pulls
guys...
out his short bow.
Yeah, I think I still have Voldemir's pickaxe since I gave the great sword back to its owner. Now let's see if I have macros for it. I think I do. So it's just going to be a bit slow. Need to remember all my stuff. Ah, bite damage, storm damage, cleaver. I have my cleavers. Really? I don't have my. I can just use my cleavers. Wait, I have double attack, so I don't actually need to use this. Because you're. I'm gonna be a bit slow here. Sleep deprived and Trying to figure out what I have with me. Sorry, boys. Okay, so I have the I still have the pickaxe, which is a
So to be clear, with your party size and your level, this isn't really a threat. It's just see if you guys can get out before it is able to flee.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
but
So
yeah,
we're
Yeah.
gonna try to
figure it out.
go ham
we're just seeing
on
if you
it.
guys can hunt it properly. Because it is an animal, so it's not super threatening. Not to say it
Okay.
can't hurt you guys, because
Yeah.
it definitely can hurt you. Actually, its hoofs are freaking disgusting. Jesus Christ, those will hurt.
Yep. Well, good. Kajak is gonna pull out his tower shield, pickaxe, and yeah, he's gonna
I just got me spear.
He's gonna bonus action rage and just charge the thing.
All right,
In time with everyone else.
all right. As
When everyone's ready.
you give the nod, Hugo and Jeep would loose their arrows. What do the other people in your party do?
Uh,
I'm gonna do the same thing.
where I think I would charge after the arrows with my spear, try and stab him.
All right.
See if like
I guess all I can really do is blast over an Eldritch Blast as every Warlock does.
Mm-hmm. As is
Unless I
tradition.
throw a dagger, but yeah.
And, is this a regular attack?
You would have advantage for surprise. You guys were able to stealth up to it.
There's the there's the advantage, and those are some good damage rolls.
On the wall. Is the pickaxe a +1 weapon?
so I get my full attack action.
Yes.
There you go.
It is, huh? Okay, so I'm just gonna use Stonefaring's Ball for this. That's the first attack. That's the second attack. Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
And does a 22 hit?
Yep.
No,
+1 weapon, so let's roll the damage
I might as
for
well do the bonus action attack too.
it.
Oh, feels bad.
And I
See, there's
do.
all this, but if we had the frickin' Gloomstalker assassin here, V.
Oh
I
yeah.
think V would have been able.
Yeah,
to
V
complete
can take it out
himself.
by themselves. V is an excellent hunter. But as you guys begin charging forward with your melee
Alright,
weapons, before you are even able to reach the creature, 2 arrows shunk into its side, followed by a blast of eldritch force as the creature falls down, making a bleeding call of pain before its life is snuffed out.
Kajak slowly slows down and just grunts in disappointment.
Like I said, it's not really a threat. It is something to hunt, though. So, you have slain the Megaloceros. You find its dead body lying before you, since it was 2 arrows and a Eldritch Blast. It is possible nothing was too injured in regards to if you guys were wanting a trophy, which this isn't really a trophy hunt, so, But to harvest it, it would be a survival check.
Well, for now, we'll just carry it back.
Okay.
Rest.
Guys, carrying it back to the ship. It'll be another hour of travel to get back to the ship and load it on up. All right. Going downstream, you guys go faster again. Mm-hmm.
So we're going at what's I'm not gonna bother calculating it. I don't know. Or why can you do it?
Calculate what? No.
And I'll tell you something. I don't know. Calculate how long it takes us to go from the fishing spot to missile.
All right. As you guys are passing the hunting camp, the day is growing dark. Do you wish to to stop your travel and camp there, or do you wish to continue through the night?
Might as well continue through the night. It's not gonna be. It's not that far anyway.
All right. Let's see here. In that case, going upriver would be
if-
this speed.
If we get ambushed, that's just more hunted goods.
Exactly. So what was said? I mean, I don't want to be ambushed in the middle of a river. But
You get ambushed by an ancient Leshan.
All right. Before you reach the area of Misol, let's see if there's an encounter. All right. Do you wish to adjust this encounter check before I reveal results?
I just don't think that.
We all remember what happened last time we tried that.
Yeah, but we intentionally increased it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is your thing like once a day, or how does it work?
Yes, I have once a day.
Then
I'm
you
getting
wanna
revenge against this world for my bad upbringing.
use it because we're really not gonna use it for anything else. Try to lower it.
I mean,
I might as well. We're not
sometimes
really
you
getting.
just like getting the fate that's given to you, you know? But I can
Does
also
this does the slave
Yeah, I'm just
destiny
saying.
still add to the villain points? Or
The
is it like
the
destiny?
slave destiny is free. Doesn't add to a
Okay.
villain.
So it's just a free 1d6.
Yep.
I'll ask it this way: does the party want to fight, or does the party not want to fight?
I don't want to fight in the middle of a river on a ship.
All right.
It's just
I will roll to lower that number.
Excellent. Roll me a d6. And just out of curiosity, what I would have gained. Okay, wouldn't have been the Ulikov. But
Man, that would be funny.
if I rolled 800 or higher, would have been the Ulikov. Because it's nighttime, so all of the encounters at that point are changed with him. Because he's still alive. Or
He's still
she
alive.
is. Whoever. Alright, lowering it by 15 points. There's no encounter as you reach Misol. It is quite dark, but it is. You guys still have a couple hours before your next long rest is able to be used. As you return to Misol with the freshly slain Megalosaurus.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Get back. I drag Volgamir to it.
What? I'm busy.
That's. Well. I have more crafting materials for you. You might like.
Oh, do you
No,
think
I
you could
can't-
take over for a little bit?
Sage?
Oh yeah, because I'd be at the forge, so yeah, I'm asking if Khan can take over for a bit while I go do my survival thing.
Yeah! I can do that!
Alright, I'll be right back. Alright.
Tink. Tink.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Tink.
What if we put these antlers on helmets and put them on me?
You could be a bear deer.
Probably make something out of that. Yeah, a little bit of enchantment here and there.
Well, we can keep it for later. For now, I need to see how much meat we can get out of it. Let's think. So it's pretty big. So maybe a leg for each night is good enough.
Sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yes, a leg for each night, and I guess you do. And the other stuff is what we can harvest. I guess in forms of crafting or alchemy or any of that from it. I don't really know about a giant deer.
So, a Megalosaurus doesn't have too much in regards to reagents, but it has plenty of meat for food, and has plenty of materials in regards to, like, its hide and its antlers in regards to hide and ivory. So it has basic crafting ingredients, basically.
Okay. Yeah. So for the hide, which will that's good installations, which Vulgarius probably would like.
So to
So,
harvest it, that would
let's-
be a survival check.
Alrighty, and I guess I'm getting aid.
Yep.
Right. With guidance on top. Right. Let's see here. Survival check number 1. Number 2. Plus D4.
All right.
I think, yeah, 23.
Let's see here.
Do you want to use a? Do you want to use a? No, actually, no. No. Where we saved them.
Yeah, especially now that we know what destiny points do, we did not want to just burn those.
Oh, not the destiny points. I'm talking about
Oh.
the other ones.
Inspiration.
Inspiration, yeah.
Oh, that, yeah, now.
We also have the bardic inspiration.
Yeah,
which
we also
keep
have
not
bardic
using.
inspiration. Yeah. I guess I could apply that actually. Am I? Are we in the same area? I missed the last.
I mean, you were all grouped together, so
Oh.
I'd imagine.
Are we just rehiding the boat?
I assume so.
Oh, no, this is carving the deer.
No, I'm so are you doing this in front of us? Sorry, that's why.
Yeah.
Sing him a ditty.
Oh,
Then I guess I give you a DXG6. So
A D6, you say?
yeah.
So that brings that up to 26.
Oh wait, oh, fuck's sake, it's a D8, isn't it? I forgot it's level 5.
Okay, ignore the 3.
Wait, no, it is a D6. No, I'm such an idiot. I'm trying to.
You're
Yeah,
level
I'm level 3 bard, and I'm level 2 warlock, aren't I? So,
Yeah, so you
Okay.
so it's a 3.
D6.
26.
all right. Let's see here.
Almost a 30.
All right. That's a lot of ivory. It is considered
And we keep
fine
the antlers
quality bone.
intact.
They indeed are intact as you harvest the entire set of the creature's excellent trophy, as it were, which can be used as ivory. It's considered fine quality bone in that regard. Let's see here. Fine bone, which you harvest from it equaling to, what's the average? There it is, okay. 120 pounds of fine bone.
Nice.
In addition to that, you have its hide, which is what kind of its hide, is it fine or exceptional quality? Let's look.
So this is where Worka might be able to help me make a insulated suit.
Ooh. I could definitely do that with my leather workers.
Okay, it's fine quality hide. Fine hide at 600 pounds.
I could make studded leather armor for one of the lighter ones. You probably asked
They make
since
it
Gail
nice.
has. Oh god.
Well, you might want to use a hide for your armor too. With the rivets and the straps.
Oh, no, I got pure bone. I'm fine.
No, but you still need them for the straps. I think you're only using like normal leather. Nothing fancy.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the meat weight, not the hide weight. 100 pounds of hide, 600 pounds of meat.
Yum.
Although if you guys just want to like take the creature, like its leg or something
I-
like that, you get more. But
Yeah,
it's-
I mean, I want to keep. Yeah, I want to give 200 pounds in the larder for the oryx.
I
But it
mean,
will-
how many pounds of meat does this thing eat a night?
Yes.
I mean, at night it probably like hibernates and just saves his body. his energy well consumed, so he can go for a while without food, I assume. Because something that big, uh, it's not gonna be able to hunt enough food easily.
You can give me a nature
So,
check.
might as
I can
well.
help
Or
someone with a nature
I
check.
could. Yeah. Do you want to help me?
I'll still make one because of native to that place anyway.
Here, try again.
Yeah. Good
All
job,
right.
people.
Yes, good
Wow.
man.
There's a 15,
Wow.
and that's and I'm including 15 plus my lore and monsters plus my lore and well, because I live.
So
Well-
even with Volky aid, the bear rolled higher.
So Osta,
Mhm.
you don't even know what if this thing eats meat
So
or
it
not.
was a
You're
real
just
vegetarian.
confused.
I
You have
think
no
it's
idea.
vegan. Like, I honestly think it's vegan.
But Kayak, what you know is that
I slap her in the face.
one, this creature is indeed a carnivore. Two, this creature weighs on average, just judging by the size, 20,000 pounds. And you think that when it does go hunting, that it eats about double that amount. So it's got to eat like 40,000 pounds of meat when it goes hunting. That said, it can hold out for a very long time without eating anything. You think it could hold out a month before it has to do any like crazy things, like starting to make checks. That is like mechanical stuff.
Okay, so yeah, but I assume he doesn't actually, eats 40,000 pounds at once and then goes to bed for a month. He spreads it month to month.
He does spread it out, yeah.
Kind of hard for a amphibious creature to kind of find that month.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of what he eats
So-
is generally more of the monstrous creatures. Because there's always a
Okay,
bigger
so-
fish.
Yeah, so I
About
think like
1,500 pounds a day.
Mm, I mean, the thing is, we're calculating like meat, weight. That does not include stuff like bones, marrow, something this big with tough teeth and I assume a really strong acidic stomach can like get a lot of nutrients from that too. I believe like crocodiles just eat whole bodies. They don't.
Basically, if we're putting out like 100-pound chunks each night, it's
The thing is, yeah, that's 100 chunks meat. That does not include the bones and stuff. With crystal,
yeah. So
the
it
crystal
probably
nutritional value.
only really be tempted if it seems like it smells if it smells that it's close. So yeah.
And that's what I'm testing with this. So 100-pound meats and see, and let's see how that goes. Um, for what it's worth, best thing to try with is let's go missile surface. Let's try. Something first close by to see if he's even willing to bother leaving the water. Was that the penalty amount of meat?
Are you wanting to use the previous location that you had for your?
Mm-hmm.
So over
Yeah.
here. All right.
Yeah. That's
you-
probably.
Gonna just chucky ducky your tokens on over there then. Are you bringing anyone other than the party?
I mean, should we do this at night? I feel like we should probably wait.
I
And
mean,
do
we
this.
kind of have to do this at night. It sleeps during day.
Yeah, that's my point. Don't want. I don't want to lure him out right now. Like that's the whole point. Is not to lure him out right now. It's to see how much can we lure him out of the water?
We do it in the evening prior to night falling, no?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like we do it by dusk, for just about sunset. And I assume right now it's like full night.
It is 10 p.m. So it is definitely night.
Yeah, so better to wait for tomorrow.
All right.
We do it.
Well, if you guys are wanting to rest for the evening, you are free to take a long rest, recover
I assume
resources.
Wizard Coon is here.
The wizard would
the
arrive.
dwarf.
Yes. He'd
Like a
likely
dwarf.
arrive in about 4 hours, based on what I have here.
I mean, I can't. Vladimir like use his cleric cash shop
Hey,
for
good.
this.
What,
I mean-
what do you need me to spawn in?
Herbalist. He wants an herbalist.
Oh, so
An
you wish to
herbalist
speak
kit?
with Oh, you're wanting to spawn one in. Okay.
Depends on if an herbalist kit. How would that work? Would that work?
It does have like metal claps and stuff. Technically, it does have metal. Unless he wants something fancy like darkwood, herbalist, and shit.
I mean, I guess if it was to be like, an iron or steel mortar and pestle, I don't know if that causes any problems. So,
No, he's not.
You're asking for an arbalest crossbow.
Yeah, not actual like gunpowder weapon. Those don't exist.
oh, yeah, I don't know what Gale was requesting specifically.
And he's requesting arbalest crossbow. He's been
Arbalest, yeah.
requesting for like 3 months.
Yeah. Well, it has a
And he-
crafting time of 14 with a craft DC of 22.
Okay.
I mean, how much does it cost?
55 gold.
I think I can craft. Do we even have 55 gold worth of metals?
Oh, but we have crafting materials.
No, but they're not metal. Convert non-metals?
We just got ivory.
Wait, could you make a dragon bone arbalist?
Depends on how much we have left.
How
That
much do we have?
should be on your loot list.
A dark wood and dragon bone arbalist?
I mean, that's what I was thinking originally, if we have enough dragon bone left.
I was thinking something like a, something like a, not a cross, what's it called? That stupid thing. That has a thing. It has a thing.
That's descriptive.
That thing. The giant crossbow.
Ballista.
Yes.
Hmm.
Thank you. I was thinking we should actually do a ballista with dark, so we can put it on the ship if we need.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Gale would be able to wield it, but yeah.
I mean, he can wield it, actually.
I'd still like an arbalist for my personal use.
Well, an arbalist weighs 18 pounds. You're going to need, if you want to do the dark wood and dragon bone, you'd need 7 pounds dark wood, 11 pounds dragon bone. So, just up to you guys what you want to do.
Well, how much? 11 pounds dragon bone and how much?
7 pounds of dark wood.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we currently have 20 pounds of dark wood. No, we don't actually have that many left. Wait, what did we use our dark woods for? I feel like we should have had a lot. But...
You've used some recently for crafting.
Yeah. For what though? I'm trying. What did we use it for?
Mountain plate, I believe, or something like that. You used it for something
No.
recently.
Could we use
I think
that?
I used pure dragon bone.
Yeah, we never
Yeah,
used
I
it
think
for.
we
I
said
don't.
pure dragon bone. So
Yeah, because I'm a
Who-
dwarf, so it being a bit clunky is not a problem of
The only thing I
gray.
can think of us using the Darkwood for would have been the arcane focus.
No, we did not use the arcane for dragon. No, no, we used it last session for someone.
Did we
Trying to
use it?
remember why.
The only person Warka might have gotten something.
I don't think I've used it at all. The claws I'm getting from the. Oh, no. The only thing I used was I asked them to make me some flying boots. But I
We
don't think
don't
I've used.
have
I don't think I've used the wood for it. I've used the troll blood, the hunter heart. You know the.
thrall blood, not
Yeah.
troll blood.
Yeah, that's what I said. The troll blood.
You keep saying.
The accent is strong.
Bonjour. Tral.
I haven't-
Le tral. There we go. Fuck. Yeah,
Yeah, but anyway.
it wasn't.
No, no, we've actually did have no that post was edited last on September. Okay, now we've always had 20 pounds of darkwood. Huh? Okay,
All right then.
never actually used it. Oh, okay. Why do I feel like we should have had more?
Well, you guys are wanting to use some dark wood and some of your bones. You are free to spend the time to craft that up.
We know where it grows, right? We can always like get more.
What darkwood? Yeah,
Yeah.
we do. We know where the grove is. I remember. I think it was just a hassle to get it. Really.
Yeah, and we were on a timetable, but we saved them. So worst comes to worst, we can always go
I
back.
was thinking.
Well,
I
we're
was
on a
thinking.
greater timetable, so we
The
won't-
thing is,
Well, I don't
the
know
thing is
that.
that-
I'm drunk.
well, the thing is, I was thinking. We passed by it while we go back to the cavern that has all the psychic resistance metal and the cold steel or cold iron, because it would be on the way. I think. Where is it? Where's the grove?
I mean, if we're trying to get to Yggdrasil
okay.
by boat, yeah, it's on the way.
Yeah, I don't want to go to Yggdrasil by boat. I want to go to Ice Castle.
We're not going to be able to get there by boat, I think, unless there's a way like it. We need to see a much bigger map to see if it connects by water.
Well, you know of at least one river that takes you decently close to it that does connect to the sea. You do not know if there's other rivers that connect to Yggdrasil, but there is at least one route.
The
Not
ice
Yggdrasil.
castle.
Oh, the ice
The
castle.
Ice Castle.
Down
to the
here.
east.
All right. So for
Yeah.
that one, you have no idea because you do not have a map of this region.
So there might be something, but we don't. Information.
Yeah, there's obviously
Um,
a river that flows into the lake from the mountains here, and it goes southward. So
So we might be able to find some river here.
perhaps.
Again, it's something that has to connect to the ocean because, or somehow connect to this same river.
Yeah, it is unlikely that there is a river, just based off as a freebie from nature checks, that there is rivers that would connect from this ocean to here, unless this river does not connect to an ocean, because lakes tend to only have one exiting source. You can have multiple sources that add to the lake, but only one exit.
I mean, honestly, I don't think we need to take the boat. We can just keep the boat in Misal and then walk to here. We don't need to take the boat. But Misal is a safe spot for us, so.
we're pressing our luck, assuming we can even find the boat again.
I mean, we have to hide it first, right? And and I can hide it. Don't worry about it. I got this. What's that?
Yeah, we kind of need a solution to how fucking where we can hide the boat.
Wait,
we can.
Vladimir has locate object. It's fine. It doesn't matter. He'll find it again because he has magics.
Yeah. Okay. One thing I've been actually thinking about the whole hiding the boat thing, because it's getting obnoxious. Um, shit. Nah, yeah, yeah. Here. Uh, I mean, we can try to lift it up with Kajak and Olm just pulling it from top of the mountain. But well, anyway, that's getting way ahead of ourselves there. Uh, Regardless, what were we doing? Okay, meat thingy. And I assume you got there's gonna be and assume there's gonna be RP with the wizard and the druid and stuff.
Yeah, we gotta
Mhm.
talk to them and tell them what's up.
Yeah, I can't tell you right now. I'm gonna be going man.
Well, I mean,
So
might as well like do it until they arrive, and then we can end
I
it.
mean that's what yeah. I'll see what I'm thinking here
Well, if
is
you guys are
for
resting,
what's
they're
for
going to be arriving when you guys wake up.
yeah. So I'm thinking is what I'm thinking is at least for me. Character's not gonna really care what they say more or less unless something that directly mentioning him. So I don't actually need to be there in the conversation. So it's either we do the meat like strat checks right now as kind of like super skipping ahead and going back to the RP, or you guys do the RP, I go to bed, and then we can do the checks either like Discord or next session or something.
Well, it should be noted that our soft end time. Oh, wait, no, we started at 4. Never mind. We still have an hour 16, 15.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
there's no way I can say
so
our
let's
staff end time has to be something like this until like say
Until,
let's see
okay, so our
so
soft is then 2 hours rather than 3.
so I'm
Until,
gonna
for
guess.
me at least.
okay.
So I'm gonna guess these checks are gonna happen while we talk. So he can do the checks first, and then he can go, and then we'll do the talk with
Yeah.
the mages. I feel like that's a good way to go about it.
I
Mhm.
Actually, I'd be more comfortable. We do it in Discord RP because I'm really tired here. So if anything else fucking
But
happens,
you
I'd
just said you didn't
rather.
need to be here. You're the one that said that.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I don't need to be here with when the
If
RP
But that's what I mean.
starts.
You want to do the checks now, or oh, you mean the Discord checks?
Yeah, we do the checks in
Oh,
Discord because I'm really fucking tired. So if anything unexpected happens, I'd rather
oh,
be
can we do that then? Can we
away.
like just summon the dudes and we can do the checks later
Yeah.
on Discord?
I mean, the checks are gonna. I'm planning to make them like in like for 3 4 days back to back. So it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, we might
Yeah,
as well
that's
like
what
do that.
I'm saying. Like it's gonna be way after the RP happens.
Yeah, it's so let's do the RP then, and
What do you
you
want to
can
say,
go
Amy?
if you don't need to stay here. That's what you wanted, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's on board.
All right.
There we go, one Sultan.
What did you want to say?
I was gonna say, if I'm honest, this week in particular was like quite busy for work. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, I'm like super tired right now.
That
But
is true.
Oh man,
yeah, I mean, this it won't be like this in the other weeks. It's literally just like a busy week. Yeah, just catching
oh
up on
man,
stuff for New Year's.
I'd want him to be here since he has a very
Yeah,
charismatic character.
I kind of wanted to ask that to be
Yeah.
the kind of plan. So
So we can always end it here. I feel like that's a good. And then tomorrow, and then in 2 weeks we can start with the convo.
oh yeah, we're not gonna be playing next week. I mean, we can do the RP in Discord because
We can definitely do some RP in Discord.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
You just at me so I can start things up.
I just need to copy paste the name of the daughter.
Yeah. Also, for crafting things, just at me and I can cover those too, because
The poor viewer.
it
will
is
never
it is a
know.
poor. I
Yeah, it's
feel like it's
in 2
self-serving.
weeks it's gonna be like we're gonna be all decked out.
They're gonna come in and it's gonna be like, so how did the talks go with the shirtless wizard? They collapsed completely. We had to kill him. The rest of the orcs are dead. Half the humans are dead.
Just come back to the next session and somehow we're like in Muspelheim. We're just like, how'd you guys get to the plane of fire?
We
There
rolled a
was some.
D100 and got 100.
Uh,
Everything's got a shit.
Somehow the
100.
But we succeeded in our quest because we stopped the witches from starting Ragnarok.
somehow kayak
So-
is tiny size instead of basically large.
Oh, we switched bodies, so now the drunk is in the bear.
All right. Well, if that's the case, we'll call it here then, and we'll have it for next time. Y'all had fun. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.